Good morning to Mrs. Nila and all my friends. We from Group 9 want to present the result of our discussion. Before that, let me introduce our group members. My name is Etheldreda Yiswi and then my friend Kania, Nurma, Litasari, Wahyu Isnaini and Adelia, Shinta, Sebayang. We will present here about all kind of numbers. The submaterials that we will discuss are definition of numbers, kinds of numbers, natural numbers, whole numbers, integers, real numbers, imaginary numbers, and prime numbers.
Definition of numbers. Numbers are a collection of numbers that are ordered from the right as the values of units, tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. In another sense, numbers are mathematical concept used for counting and measuring. The concept of numbers that has been expanded over the years includes zero, negative numbers, rational numbers, irrational numbers, and complex numbers. Next, natural numbers. Natural numbers launched by Bijus are arithmetic numbers. This number contains the set of positive integers starting from 1 to infinity. The set of natural number is usually denoted by the letter n. N is determined by n 1, 2, 3, 4, etc. Natural numbers have four groups: even numbers, odd numbers, prime numbers, and composite numbers. Next.
P. Whole numbers. Whole numbers are integers whose value are not numbers, usually denoted by the letter C symbol. Example of whole number include 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. C. Integers. Integers consist of whole number and negative number. The C of integer in mathematics is denoted by Z. This symbol comes to the German language, namely Zahlen, which means number. Example of integers: negative 3, negative 2, negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. Next.
D. Real numbers. A real numbers is any numbers that can be placed on a number line or expressed as in infinite decimal expansion. In other words, a real number is any rational or irrational numbers, including positive and negative whole numbers, integers, decimals, fractions, and numbers such as P and Euler's number. Next. Real numbers consist of two numbers, namely rational and irrational numbers. Rational numbers, which can be defined in the form of a fraction P divided by Q, the numerator in the fraction is represented as P and the denominator as Q, where Q is not equal to 0. A rational number can be a natural number, a whole number, a decimal, or an integer. For example, 1 divided by 2 and 0.5. While the irrational numbers are real numbers that cannot be represented as a simple fraction. This cannot be expressed in the form of ratio such as P divided by Q, where P and Q are integers, where Q is not equal to 0. It is a contradiction of rational numbers. For example, P is an irrational number. In this case, the decimal value never ends at any point. Therefore, numbers like the square and are irrational numbers. Next.
Next materi is imaginary numbers. An imaginary numbers are a number that can be defined by I to the power of 2 is minus 1. The example of imaginary numbers are square root of minus 6, square root of minus 5, square root of minus 45, etc. Next. Next, prime numbers. Prime numbers are a natural number greater than 1, whose divisor is 1 and the number itself. The example of prime numbers is 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, etc. Okay, that's our presentation about numbers. We will apologize if there are wrong words, and thank you for your attention.